political show. Yet some audio pina eba and some are called so audio we air politics. As I said, channel we versatile. And now we take football, politics room, entertainment room, sa and a tea. Then blame on air politics. Nana and some air should be and say Ghana man panini Dada John Dramani Mahama Akasa. Nen some more can say wono. He said Yambuana in Fiam Pino and Aduanu 9. Ya to abana manual. Onom ebetimi aye better. Ansene said ye nanado ene ba omia ebu oman mu. Ye de honsem eba. Yisi electoral commission and sense my social limitation of near financial registration. Say uni Ghana card ya untimi register and I want sign no konobano. Opanyi bia kasa. Ejidi ba enye izo opanyi kese pa. What's the right to vote? EC must enable, not disable. Sanse wiaseno. Edi bisha wonsa we hyemu kina. Na mmom ye meseno. Video wa ha ayeboma musom atie. Aha Chasado TV subscribe share for comment bra na bia so enkoso kama. Political show ni na ye de eso na bia so atima koso enye easy kra. Emu odin. Ya hase emfama ye natiefo. Samson take akasa. Nensama wakanyane say right to vote. EC must enable, not disable. There also our electoral commission asweye. Enyane say Ghana. Ye pese ye de Ghana card. Ene ye a registration. Eni se unkuta Ghana card ya. Untimi register mfiempino eni aduonu 9. Untimi entwaba. Now the first question now was say we say nipa do say ana register Ghana card. Na je say o kan sansem we dia. Na se ye yinkrofobia omo no en register en afrim. Esa yi si no wa mane ankoyie. Ono o man ani ni yie. Ye ka se be limit no. Ye limitation of voters registration eno ya dia e be hadwen. Esan say Ghana ne ye won ye nyina ye man. And then yenya na wase to aba as a citizen also to aba na wuyi okandini so adenti ana ye kan say ye the Ghana card and e be to aba esa yankoye ya mo man no se mra na se enkane na wo ho ya ni suyi yankone nkotie nsema opanyine kan mra ye ba atwa so edam ye tief.
Right to vote. EC must enable and not disable. Dear Electoral Commission of Ghana, Article 45 of the Constitution instructs you, quote, to undertake programs for the expansion, emphasis, for the expansion of the registration of voters, end quote. You are inviting an estimated 1.4 million citizens who are not on the voters roll to your district offices to register from September 12 to October 2, 2023. Now, almost all political parties have kicked against your decision to limit the process to only your district offices. It is difficult to appreciate why you fail to see the unreasonableness of your decision and the wholesomeness of their opposition. It is sound logic, practical, and fairness that requires that these would-be voters, the majority turning 18 after the 2020 elections, are not put to cost and struggle to register to exercise their right to vote in 2024. Times are hard, you know. Please listen. use or include electoral areas as centers for the exercise rather than expect some people to travel 50 to 80 kilometers to a district center to register? Why must a citizen spend their day traveling to register, and even that, it is not guaranteed that they will not have to find accommodation and face frustrations over a couple of days to be able to register? The EC is supposed to enable, facilitate, and not frustrate a citizen's exercise of their sacred rights and obligation to vote. It is obvious your insistence on only your district offices with only about 4 offices as centers does not give expression to the constitutional dictate to expand voter registration. It certainly disables rather than enables citizens exercise their right to be registered to vote. In Ghana, one constituency, just one, 10, decided elections in 2008 with less than 5,000 votes, making the difference between the winner and the loser. The general impression that the EC is often unnecessarily difficult, acting as law unto itself, is not good for such a critical public service body. In 2015, you remember, the EC's unintelligent intransigence and unreasonable conduct led the Supreme Court to halt a nationwide district assembly elections because one individual, remember that, one single individual, Benjamin Ayimensa's right to participate was violated with impunity. It cost taxpayers, not EC officers, millions of cedis to reorganize those elections. The court has held in the famous Ransford France case that no one single citizen must be deprived of his right to exercise his franchise, a right the court has held even prisoners should not be denied. Recently, your refusal to agree to even minor changes to your botched CI with resort to the Ghana card as the sole source of identification almost gave a bad name to an otherwise most credible, most reliable identification system for a clean and empowered Ghana. The Ghana card, without argument, will become the sole passport for everything requiring an ID, obviously from 2024. Whatever your reasons, sound logic demands that you listen to the political parties and citizens without whom you have no existence or no job. It does terribly bad damage to your image to have chiefs and the
somebody say something take a kaya yeso edama yanatifo yeto aso edama yatifo Charles Addo TV misro subscribe share for comment bra bia so entimi nkoso kama na ensama yekoso aye Ghana mampanyini dada John Dramani Mahama isem sejata wakasa nensama wakanya ne say wono Sinyakopon boa na December 7th Ghana foko abanyo nanim ewo mfie mpinu ne adunu na ne yeto abanama no a ensama wodu ayekoso omayi a chese katasese kankan dream aye omayi soma ye kase corruption pa dia eye MPP ne nabanyaku Baumia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na Akuffo-Addo omo mana tete apansam omo mana proper endi se ono ye to aba ne mano a chia oba niama asai inflation akosoro no eba from say who ba boa ma say ne ma party ma ba anya no na be si kayeti Dubai si wo wase wo no ba ye ne ma kese waye Asante region krampo na anya ne stronghold no watimi aboa sika yeti Dubai si wo aye nyema bebrebe e wa Ghana ma chese ono penso enyema wo ye wo Ghana ha se no odi to NPP abai so a na ye se omundu 1% ko NPP nya hwe enti se Ghana fo boa no moto abanoma no a obetimi aboa amane mapa abasom afei obetima problems Ghana ye face challenges ye face ena ye kwa MF ena ye kwa ni nyina to betwa essence okotina fie no wasua ne mapi a ono ede ba abewura o mfie mpinu ene adwunu nan to kacha Ghana fo se amanfo bia na se MP amanyoko no betena se ka se ono incompetent no e ka se ono corrupt no ene Ghana fo nyina hu se na ado baomia totally corrupt omo ne se ka se obi a won ka no kure obi a je se omo ani se nimje di bu oman a omo eno se makra Ghana mampanyini dada John Dramani Mahama eka Akuffo-Addo TV subscribe share for comment bra na we bia so enkoso kama yebesa to aso at the next video at the abram yedamasi